In Call of the Wild, one of the most sought-after trophies is the Great One. Great Ones can either make or break an update depending on how good they are. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the 5 most wanted Great Ones in Call of the Wild currently here in 2026. No, I did not make this list myself. I posted a poll on YouTube, and with that, you guys voted for what you wanted, so let's get into it. First, we need to have some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention that I want to mention out is the black-tailed deer. Black-tailed deer can only be found here in lakes. They go to level 5 medium, they're class 4 species, and I think it would be amazing if we had a great one black-tailed deer in Call of the Wild. There's a lot of patterns coming with all these great ones. We're going to discuss this at the end of the video, and it makes a lot of sense why all these great ones could be added very soon. We'll get into that in a little bit. Well guys, we are here in Vurhonga Savanna for our final honorable mention, and that honorable mention could be the blue wildebeest. The blue wildebeest is a class 6 species, goes up to level 5, and it's considered one of the most easy diamonds in the game. And oh yeah, did I mention it's only on one map, being Vurhonga Savanna, given that every species on Vurhonga Savanna is only on Vurhonga Savanna. I think that can make this species look crazy, and this would probably be one of the most easy grinds in the game if it were to be a great one. If you like this kind of content or just like Call of the Wild content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below what would be some other really cool great ones that they could add to Call of the Wild. Now that we got all of our honorable mentions out of the way, we got to discuss number 5. Now there's 2 elk species in this list, and this is one of them. This one is alone on Layton Lakes, the Roosevelt elk. You can only find Roosevelt elk here on Layton Lakes. They are a class 7 species and they go to level 5 medium. Now, a lot of players have really wanted an elk species as a great one in the game for a long time. Why? Well, Call of the Wild has been crushing it on recent great ones fur-wise, but I know that they could create some insane racks for the Roosevelt elk here in Layton Lakes, or even a new map. We'll get into that later. And I don't even care if they add a Rocky Mountain elk, a Roosevelt elk, or a Manitoban elk great one. I just want one of them, and I would definitely grind it pronto. Number 4 is a species that I would love to see a great one be added for. I would honestly want this more than number 2 and 3 on this list, but let's get into number 4, the mountain reindeer. These species are beautiful. They troll a ton, but the hunts are still very fun. They're found only on Medved Taiga, and they could have some stunning racks and furs that I know I would grind for pronto if they release these guys into the game. They go up to class 6, and they go up to level 5 medium as a max level. I think I already mentioned this, but they're only on Medved Taiga. Might as well take this guy. Almost every grind on Medved Taiga is somewhat easy for new players. There's a lot of zones for mountain reindeer on this map, but they're very wide open and easy to find. I feel like if mountain reindeer had a great one, the grind would kind of be like the moose grind, where it's kind of time oriented to find your zones, but they're not too hard to find. And I feel like they'd be pretty easy to herd manage. You definitely would have to go by weight and not score, since the racks are very tricky to figure out the scores for. Number 3. Well guys, we are back in Vurhonga Savanna for number 3, and number 3 would be the lion. A great one lion is one of the most wanted great ones in this game for multiple reasons. Predator great ones are some of the most fun great ones to grind for, yet we don't have a single class 9 great one in this game. Spoiler alert, there's another class 9 great one in this list. A lion would be a perfect addition. It would yet be another easy to do grind for beginners, and with this great one, along with the wildebeest and what's coming up, they could launch Africa 2.0 and have one of these great ones on the map. Wouldn't that be insane? We've been wanting Africa 2.0 and also a lion great one. This could be the perfect time to do it. Lions go up to level 9, they're class 9, and yet again only on Vurhonga Savanna. Number 2. It's funny that 3 of these potential great ones we've mentioned in this video have been on Vurhonga Savanna, but it remains this way for number 2. Number 2 is the Cape Buffalo, and by golly, these things are so fun to hunt, and they can be challenging. You need a big caliber to hunt them effectively. take one right here. But Cape Buffalo, funny enough, can only be on Virhonga Savanna like any other species here in this reserve. They go up to Class 9, this was the other Class 9 great one that could be added that I mentioned earlier. And they go up to 9 legendary. Cape Buffalo could have some really cool antler variations for a great one. They could have good furs, and they could also come with an Africa 2.0 or just a Cape Buffalo rework. There's so much species on this map that need to be reworked, and the map in general needs to be reworked. Cape Buffalo, as well as lion and wildebeest, could present an amazing update for the players of Call of the Wild that could produce a brand new look on some species here in Africa that need a much needed redo. Number 1. Before we get into number 1, there was 2 patterns that I want to mention that leads me to think that one of these great ones, or potential great ones that we mentioned in this video, could be added very soon. And it's a Rocky Mountain elk, but gosh dang it, we have a bouncer bear on my grind. But anyway, all these great ones, or potential great ones that I've mentioned, are only on one map, which could be a great way to add a new map with a new great one into the game. Now that is a big level 4. But the Rocky Mountain elk has been one of the most asked for great ones here in Call of the Wild, and it's definitely my most wanted great one in this game. I'm telling you, they release this, the minute I hear about it, I will immediately go set up for it and start getting my herd management perfected for the day that the great one actually does release, and I would probably make a bunch of videos on it. This is how much I want this great one to be added. Now with that, this is going to be the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Yet again, thanks to everybody who voted in the poll, and if you like to see these type of videos, put down in the comments below what other kind of ranked videos I could do. Ranked great one video, or even a map video, or I could do the top 5 maps we need in Call of the Wild. I do have some maps that I would like in the back pocket of my brain. I could do polls, just whatever. If you like this kind of content though, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because you will not miss more of it. Hit that like button, it's going to get this video to more people. Smash that bell so you're always notified when we produce new content here on the channel. And with that, see you guys in the next one.